prisoner. Fucking Metallica.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
What are those guys up to?
You know what I love? I think they're torn. They're all in Europe and there and this and that. I like.
You got a Lars story in the book.
You never heard that story?
That one I didn't hear before. No.
You never heard the knapsack story?
Nope.
The knapsack.
Are you kidding me?
You want to tell it on the show? It's up to you.
This is hilarious. Lars. First of all, Lars is the most intense. Like, you want to define a rock star? It's Lars. Lars has got, he's just, his intent. You see where the intensity comes from. He's got that intensity. Dude, I'm ready to take over the world right now. I've had these conversations where he's like, where it would just be me and him. He's like, me and fucking you right now. We'll take over. Let's fucking do it. We'll start the revolution right here. And he gets me hopped up. This was years ago. You know what? My wife was pregnant. All right, so you can understand it. Oh, she's pregnant, and I'm going through that whole little fluffy babies on the way stage, and Lars gives a call. So, God, this is like 98, something like that, 99 maybe. And he goes, dude, what are you doing this tonight? And I said, I'm playing down the village. Let's fucking hang out, and I'm going to meet up with some friends. It's going to be great. And so we go down. We go to the cellar. He watches me at the cellar. We then go downstairs to the bar at the bottom of the Comedy Cellar. I'm sorry.
Boston, you mean?
I mean Boston.
The Boston.
We go up. I do a spot at Boston. And then we go to the bar downstairs. And when we're downstairs, now on the way over, we cabbed it. And some kid from NYU left his knapsack with all his books and notebooks, and I felt awful for them. All my nieces and nephews are in college, and I know how much they spend on these books and all that. So you know what? I'll be a nice guy. How cool will this be? Guy from Saturday Night Live is going to send him back his books. And, well, this is a thorn in Lars's ass from the minute I get it. From the minute I get it, he's like, dude, what are you doing with the fucking nap? Get rid of the fucking knapsack. It's ridiculous. You look like a fag walking around with this fucking knapsack. So I'm walking around with this thing. I said, I'm going to give it back. Why does the knapsack bother you? It's fucking stupid. Fuck that guy. He's irresponsible. Fuck him. It'll teach him a lesson. So we're now downstairs. Now, you know, I'm like, what a great guy, hero. I've hung out with him a couple times. Well, it's the first time I really partied out in public with him. And this kid comes up. He obviously knows who Lars is, and he's walking. He's like, dude, can I have a cigarette? Can I bum a cigarette off you? That's his approach to the hot chick. Hey, can I bum a cigarette off you, Mr. Rockstar? Lars turns around, and he goes, dude, did it ever fucking occur to you that sometime tonight before your evening started, you would fucking be engaging in cigarettes? No, I work hard for these fucking and I'm going. And the kids looking at him like, what's your problem, man? What's your problem? So I'm like, Lars, it's cool. He's like, dude, it's not cool. Don't fucking go buy your own cigarettes. Well, whoa,
Jesus, that's intense.
This is not what I've never seen that reaction from someone asking for a cigarette. So, I mean, he must get it all the time or whatever. So,
yeah.
I said, let's get out of here. Because now this kid's with like 8 friends, and they went from Metallica rocks to, dude, we'll take you. We'll take you, you little punk. And then that fag with the knapsack, we'll take him too. So we leave. We do a shot or whatever, and we leave out in the street. He tears the knapsack off my back. I said, what are you doing? He tosses it across the street, hits some chick in the leg, and it opens up, and the bags go all over. And he's walking down the village going like this. There's your fucking knapsack, huh? Huh?
What's wrong with
Are we hanging? Fuck the knapsack, huh? Huh? So we start heading to 6th Avenue. And we get to 6th Avenue, and there's a busy road on a Saturday night. And it's, you know, it's like 1 in the morning, whatever, and cars are, he doesn't wait for the green light. He starts crossing the street, and cars are, they're screeching, and they pull in front of him. He starts banging their hood. What the fuck, huh? You fucking want to hang out, huh? Get out of the fucking car, huh? I'm like, Lars, what are you doing? Chill out. And he keeps getting in my face. Go, we hanging or what? So now he, like a rock star, he's walking over parked cars, like stepping on the trunk, walking over the tops and the hoods, and then hopping off. Like, this is it. I went, I don't know if I could live up to this. I talk a great game, but I don't know if I can live up to this status.
A whole nother story, yeah.
This is a whole different beast. I can't. So he brings me to this private club, and this is when it was, we go to this club, and it was like, it's on 7th Avenue somewhere. I don't know where, and you have to go up the stairs, and it's really dark. and they know who he is, and we get up there, and if a bomb went off in this room, half the music industry would be collapsed.
Really?
Wow.
It was Dave Matthews, one of the Backstreet Boys, the guy who wears the cowboy hat, which Backstreet Boys back then were huge.
Right.
Alice in Chains, a couple guys from Alice. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Gwyneth Paltrow, and there were like 2 other people that you look at and you go, "Oh my God, that's like."
I know that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's like the queen of fucking Wales. The guy's the queen. And it was very surreal, very dark. Had a creepy vibe. And I just remember, and I went, you know what, man? I'm going to head home. Lars's face was like, I just left an orgy. He's like, what? Are you fucking leaving? I said, my wife's pregnant. What the fuck? Dude, you can't just fucking leave. We're fucking hanging out with a fucking knapsack. And who are you, man? I said, my wife's pregnant. It's 2 in the morning. I don't know. Dude, what the fucking go? Just, all right, man. We'll see yourself another time. What the fuck? And the next morning he called up. He's like, he went to Ben Affleck's and Matt Damon, which was bizarre because his first wife used to date Matt Damon.
Oh, really?
Hence the Skylar in the movie and Good Will Hunting. You know how Matt Damon's character fell in love with the girl named Skylar.
Right.
That's her real name. And so Skylar used to really date Matt Damon, and then Lars eventually married that Skylar. And I'm like, you're hanging out with the guy that used to, like, be with your wife, man? Weird, no? Fuck that guy. You won. Move on.
Did he care or no?
No. He's like, they're great guys. They're great. And they are. It's, hung out and talked to them. Ben Affleck was a lot bigger than I thought. So I would never trash talk him because he will kick my ass.
Yeah, really?
Oh,
He's
a big
way
guy?
big. I remember that night.
Yeah,
He's
man.
bigger than I anticipated. I'm like, I would never
kidding.
say anything about this guy.
Right.
And they're like Boston. Like I wouldn't play around.
really
They got Boston in their souls.
Yeah,
right?
and they were very, very cool. But yeah, that was my big night hanging out with.
Rock
And I
star
had
night.
other nights with him, but never
I was
this.
going to ask you if he ever called you again after that experience.
Never really called for years after that. Years until
It's
I
like,
played.
Fuck that.
Until I played San Francisco, and he came. We went to
You
the
were a
house and then hung
fucking.
out.
You were a pussy.
I was pussy.
You pussied out.
I pussied out.
Couldn't
Yeah.
keep up with him.
I pussied
You
out.
should have walked on the parked cars. You should have fucking booted that knapsack right from the start.
Punch a few cabbies in the face.
Like everything.
Something.
It's so out of I
He's
just
looking for something.
I
from
couldn't
you.
go there. I couldn't go there.
You were
Right
friends
on.
with him before Hetfield, though, right?
Yes.
Are
Definitely.
You're
Lars
better
was
friends with
first-
Hetfield, though, right?
Yeah, he's more my level, more my speed.
Yeah.
Dogs, cats, family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, he's
More
just
stuff to
sitting
relate to.
down, like, I'm gonna go play with the dog. Yeah, me too. I'll stick around. fucking-
Play with the dog. Yeah. Better
you
than
watch
walking
Simpsons?
over
Yeah, I
parked
watch
cars.
Simpsons. You watch Simpsons? Yeah, so I watch Simpsons.
Right. Just easy stuff.
Right. I'm not going to be walking into clubs at 4 in the morning. Dude, what the fuck, huh?
Doing shots
Fucking
and yelling at people that
knapsack.
want cigarettes.
That's awesome.